So this is a hanging basket that I bought last year and hung it in partial shade. I think it's a shade plant. And we're going to look at it closely here. You see these little blue flowers? It's just covered in them. Now what we've got here to deal with in terms of cleaning this plant up is it's got all these stiff things from the previous blossoms. You see that? I guess I need to zoom out a little bit so you can see. But see all these things? Anyway, I'm going through it. I'm going to clip those off. And I'm about halfway through. And getting rid of dead leaves. This has perked up since we brought it out from the greenhouse, and it's gotten a little bit of sun. And these yellow leaves are turning green. I've fertilized. I'm putting everything on a weekly fertilization practically now. I'm determined to have really healthy plants. So this was fertilized, I think, yesterday. So we'll just water it with water today, and I'll hang it up. But this is very pretty, tiny little blue flowers. You see that? Tiny blue flowers. This was in the greenhouse all winter long, and it did fine. Now, in terms of growth, an argument could be made that these long things here could have been cut back to make the plant more bushy. But look at that. They're growing. Can you see that? It's growing new leaves along the ends. Here's a woody one, and it's growing fresh growth. And there's lots of stuff going on at the end. Now what happens is these flowers come off of every time there's a leaf. You see? Where there's a leaf, that's where one of these flower stems come off. So even though these things are not going to put any more growth out here, they have got some growth here and there and there. I'm going to leave it. I suppose if I caught it earlier, I could have cut it way back and forced it to be more bushy. But look at this. It's plenty bushy in the center. You know, it's fine if these hang over and drape. So we're going to leave it alone. Going to finish grooming it up, and we'll hang it up, and I'll show it to you on our next little tour of the garden. Thank you for sharing. It's a pleasure.